Right, well, that was the second aircraft I've just now seen. Obviously this is one of the helicopters I've just now seen this time though. Wait a minute. Can I open that? Okay, so this helicopter I've just seen, that was the Sikorsky S-92-A Helibus, that was. So that is one of the HM Coast Guard Search and Rescue helicopter I've just seen come in though. This is one of the Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just saw come in. As you can see here though, that was the Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just saw come in. So yeah, so as you can see, this was Sikorsky S-92-A Bristow, that was. That was Sikorsky S-92-A Helibus helicopter I've just seen coming out parallelly. So this is where I just heard it coming parallelly. So that was the HM Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just heard it coming in though. As you can see, the registration is G-MCGZ. That's the registration. As you can see here, look. As you can see, the registration is G-MCGZ. That is. As you can see, we're also with the call sign HMCG924. And yep, let's have a look what height it's flown at. So yeah, so as you can see from here, it's literally just flown here as it was about 20,000 feet, just over 20,000 feet from here. So as you can see, this is where it passed towards Honeywick Wood. So yeah, so this just literally passed towards the woods by the looks of it. This is where we've seen it coming from, as we saw it coming from Mayburn House, as this was coming from the southeast side. It's coming from the southeast side, that was. As you can see, that's just passed towards Mayburn House, as we just saw it from the distance. As you can see, just between the A39, that was just literally flew past just between the A39. So yeah, let's have a look what it's been doing. As you can see, well, looks like it's been out doing training by the looks of it, just over on the coast by the looks of it, as he was at 50,000 feet. Obviously, let me just look on plane finder. There he is. That was Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just seen. So as you can see from here, this is where it took off from. It's based at Culm Airport, Newquay. Yeah, see, this is where it took off from. It's based at Culm Airport, Newquay. As you can see, this is where it's been trained up and down towards the west coast by the looks of it. It's just been, looks like it's been doing search and rescue train just over towards the west by the looks of it. Obviously this is where it's been training by the looks of it. It's been out doing training by the looks of it to meet the cruise ship guy by the looks of it. That's where it's just meet the cruise ships and all that. So yeah, this is where it's been training with the crews and all that today. As you can see, so that was it's operated by Bristow Helicopters Limited, as you can see. So yeah, this is where it's now took off. This is where we now see a Coast Guard Search and Rescue from this time though, as it's took off from its base to Culm Airport, Newquay, which I think it took off around I think it took off just literally 2:15. I think it took off, as you know, it's where it took off from apparently, just at 2:50 PM. It's based at Culm Airport, Newquay. But as you can see now, he's on his way back to his base at Culm Airport, Newquay by the looks of it now, by the looks of it. So that's where it's being trained out towards to though, by the looks of it. If I go to flight radar, yeah, you see, look. You see this is where it's been now trained on west by the looks of it. So as you can see, that was a Sikorsky S-92-A, that was. Obviously it hasn't got registration, but this ADXB exchange has though. Okay, so that was the Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just seen, which that was Sikorsky S-92-A Helibus, that was. Obviously this is the one that's based at Newquay Airport, but looks like it's now on its way back to its base at Newquay Airport by the looks of it, after coming back from this training by the looks of it. Okay, so yep, so that was the Coast Guard Search and Rescue I've just seen apparently, with the registration G-MCGZ and the call sign HMCG924. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.